is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some RimWorld. We're getting everybody equipped now. This is the Dwarf RimHammer, the End Times Magical Dwarf playthrough. We do have a wizard on hand here, so I did give her lore medal. It seemed fitting for a dwarf. Right now we could do Final Trans, which is super powerful, but not guaranteed, and we can do Gleaming Arrow. So we did randomly draw 2 direct damage spells. I don't really like these hats yet, but there they are. And we're trying to get ourselves established here. I've set up some mining, so the first goal is just get everything sorted out as best we can. You can literally deconstruct an ancient fire hydrant. That's bizarre. I would not even have a clue how to do that. So I need to stay focused. Keldon is our chief miner at this point. So let's kick it up a notch. We need to get to exploring. First, I'm going to just make a little place for us to live. We're also going to plant some food. Who's my plant person? So this fella. Okay, so he's going to plant this. We need to get just a little space where we can actually live. I'm going to expand this rice zone a little bit. There's a lot of fertile soil around this water that feels like it'd be foolish not to take advantage of early on when we're going to need as much food as we can possibly get. Alright, and then we're just going to do some basic walls just to get them to a point where they're not going to be happy, but we need to be inside. Alright, so I have work distributed pretty evenly. I set that up before I started the episode. And, are you just hauling or are you actually constructing? Who's constructing here? Nobody! Wow! 3, 2, 2. Alright, well, Restug, you just been promoted, friend. That's so unfortunate. I'm actually gonna promote Seji as well. If you run out of shit to do, let's go ahead and do that. Right now we're cleaning the entire home zone. That's not ideal. We should put some sleeping spots inside as well. Early game stuff, man. And recreation. Early recreation is pretty important. If you put it over there, it might get destroyed. But we do have, so far, a fair amount of trees, so it should be okay. I'm tempted to put a dumping stockpile in, but I don't think I will at this point. And Keldon here, who is not the best miner but does have a passion for it and is leveraging the dwarven pickaxe, so that does increase his mining ability. Now, how do I keep the critters? Ooh, we need somewhere to keep these goats. That's a problem. Alright, let's do Misk. We're just going to put a caravan hitching spot somewhere where there appears to be a lot of food. Do I have anybody set to handle? I do. That's going to be priority before the goats wander off, I think. Otherwise, there shouldn't be a lot to do with the goats. So this is what we're looking at. Once we get a little bit of a decent place established, we need to, sooner rather than later, start getting into... I'm going to make this room a little bigger before we commit to anything else. We've already found compacted plasteel. Nice. Alright, so the goats should be okay over there. I hope they don't get hunted. They may, but... Alright, Seji's run out of stuff to do, so she's jumping in on the mining as well. And plasteel. I don't think we want to mine that straight away, so let's just jump. Cancel. Let's jump in and get going on this room. So we'll beautify a few spaces, get them settled in. I would like to have, by end of day 2, beds and a table. That's a goal here. Right now we are afternoon on the first day. I'm a little worried about the goats, but I mean there are predators in the form of this dude. I don't know what a mega sloth eats. Does it tell you? Vegetable, seeds, plants. Okay, so they're safe from him. So it's literally just this troll. Oh, there's a warg as well. Yeah. And at least the rice is going in. Perhaps not as quickly as we'd like, but whatever. We also have food spread around the map in places that we no doubt haven't exposed yet, so I don't know. We might end up losing a bunch of food. I'll probably do mining to the south. I was trying to do something up here to see if I could find some small open areas, but I don't want to go too far when there's very important things that need to be done in the meantime. So we're going to do this for the nonce. We do need somewhere to put chunks, so let's go with a dumping stockpile. Let's stick that out in the water. Important, clear, and we want stone chunks. We're going to leave slag where it may lay for now. This can be hauled. We don't want any of those. These can be hauled. Alright, so we're getting there. Maybe a torch is in order. How much wood are we sitting on? A decent amount. I'm going to go ahead and get the table in yet today, assuming... Is it cold? 65. So this might warm it up too far, but we can just hold open. Holding open the door is a bad idea, but it does solve the temperature issue. So let's just get a simple table put in and some stools. We'll get rid of all this stuff later when we start building dwarven furniture. But for now, it's fine. Trying not to over leverage. Why don't you build this first? There. We'll just keep an eyeball on the heat. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Keldon. Keldon, you're off hunting. I don't want to look at that damn thing for ever. There you go. Look at that. No stupid warnings. Alright, so we have light. We have a table. We have some chairs. We have shit getting put away. These I want hauled out. And then I think it makes sense to do what we can to make this space nice. Let's also pop in some basic wooden floors to help with the filth and the disgustingness of things. There we go. That looks good. And then once we get this established, probably we'll cancel this and mine through here too. Have a few different rooms. It would be nice to get bedrooms up and running. I'm going to try and keep somebody mining around, not around the clock, but forever. It's going to be their job to mine. This area, how are we doing for wood? We're doing all right. Yeah, we could use a door over here just to get that blocked off. One clue sometimes that you're going to find open space is that the roof softens up. You start seeing light roof instead of thick roof. These dudes seem to be doing okay. Not a great spot to keep these animals here, in all honesty. So that's a bit of a concern. So definitely we're going to go for... we should probably try to keep these dicks out of here. How are we doing for food? We need to keep a close eye on that. We have 47. So those meals go a long way. I think... So I don't want to put the goats back here because the crops are going to be over here and those eat all the damn things. I do need to do something to keep wild animals out. So it's minimal in terms of how much wood it takes. So I didn't take a night owl. I don't know why. Let's go check our schedule. They should be fine, actually. All right, cool. Night 1. People are of medium happiness. Awful barrack slept on the ground. I shouldn't be outdoors. This is making you be outdoors because this is held open? What's that about? Just outdoors. That's coming from ideology, but I don't quite know. Well, they do like the fact that they're wearing their warm Dawi cloaks. I didn't realize they'd get a mood boost for that when I added it to the ideology, but there you go. I'm trying to stay focused on just the most important things and not get too distracted by doing all kinds of shit like I usually do. So, really looking for... Okay, so now we got to get these boners out of here. There's too many of them to hunt. Let's do a hold open on the gate for the moment. He wants to... Oh, he's going to do some smoothing. Nice. All right, I'm going to put a door in here too just to keep those rooms separate. I do want somebody to come open this gate for me. And hope that these dudes will wander out. There they go. And then once they all skedaddle, there we go. Hold open no longer. Sorry, Senji, you never get anything done before you're constantly dragged back and forth. Alright, beautiful. We do need a meditation spot. So meditation spot. And so when we start using magic, she has a way to recover that. So once this is done, we'll focus on smoothing these areas. I'll try and get the barracks nice. What is this? Do they still have this just outdoors thing? Okay, well, at least it goes away. It must be because this door is held open. I'm going to hold this one open and close this one. And that'll at least take away the risk that a bunch of animals come and eat our food. Who's supposed to be fucking planting, friend? I have my work a little screwy here. Let's keep that at a 2 because that's important. Let's bump these down. All right, there we go. So this... Do we have enough to make 3 beds? I'm going to get some trees chopped. So harvest and harvest. We're going to dump these. We're going to go for proper beds. These aren't proper dwarven beds. They're just proper wooden beds. At least they're up off the ground. It's going to help moods straight away. So, alright, can anybody else? I want him doing that. So if we have somebody else that's capable of construction. Ugh, it's just horrid. Ugh, this is not going to turn out well. It's temporary, so... Well, there you go. They turn out poor. All right, we're going to turn that back off. That was horrible. What about this guy? No. No. You guys just... Oh, you know what? I guess if you want to do construction on 9, that gets the smoothing done. So I do want to branch out. I'm hoping I can make the hold, like, in this general area. There's definitely going to be open spot. You can kind of cheese it up. Let me let him finish this immediate task. So if you do this... See how it's giving me my axe. If it goes away, see there's open space right over here. So somebody pointed this out in the comments on another playthrough. All right, so we have open space down here too. All right, so maybe we mine. I want to also be able to contain this shit. So maybe we mine this way and this way. Super cheesy. Total violation of playing fair. But should we not leverage every option we have here? Alright, so we'll get one guy doing that. We need these chunks hauled out. Orders. Sorry, what am I looking for? Yeah, we want to do some smoothing in here. Like so. This one can cancel. This will need a door. Eventually these doors will all get swapped out. And then let's set up a zone for cleaning. Let's just manage. This is always the first zone I make. And cleaning. So you want to clean inside. We don't give a shit about outside. So let me just do this and this. Come on. You never know if that works because it always hesitates. Alright, there we go. So now what should happen is they should only clean this area. So that'll free up the cleaner. Because right now the cleaner's trying to clean all this shit out here. And that's just a big waste of time. Food-wise, we have 41. I feel like if there's any harvestable berries, we should stay on top of that. There's 5. That doesn't seem great, but there it is. I might move these dudes inside as well. There's not as much food. But it should be okay. They're not going to survive the winter. I can tell you that. All right, another night. If you're playing this and you... Oh, one of our goats is still... Interesting. Anyways, if you're playing this and you want to do this same type of thing, episode 0 has all the mods that I'm using in the order. If you want to cheat a little more, you can also click this guy, the view settings, and if you turn this off, it'll take off the fog and show you where the open areas are. That doesn't appeal to me, so I don't generally do it. I'm going to even make this bigger. Like, we have a long winter to get through, so... Good chance this shit's gonna get set on fire by some a-hole, but there you go. Let's get all of these hauled as well, and this haul. Just want to try and clean up our own little general area. And no one's doing construction. And that's because there's so much hauling. Son of a biscuit. So, do we want smoothing done? Do we want... This is still a very awful barrack. At least... Alright, see, there we go. Pow! That's freaking beautiful. That is amazing. See, we can encompass this later on, assuming there's nothing open around it. I'm going to carry on with the mining and just see one more time if I can find something open. We know there's open space down here. I just don't know how far it is. I try not to cheat with that little thing too much, but there you go. This zone, we might be able just to shrink. I don't know that we really care to have too many stones around. Seji, you're not supposed to be mining, dude. Go haul that. I would rather have the other guy doing the hauling. So we could we could totally just put the goats in here then too. Why don't we do that? They might actually live out the winter, so that'd be under misc. Well, first off, we need a door. I'm gonna pop it on this side, and then we need a pen marker. Now, a part of this playthrough, you can see I have proxy heat on. It's showing me where the heat is close to it. See how you start getting closer and it gets warmer to 130. Anyways, let's get this chunk dragged out of here. We have nowhere to put those now. Expand this so just a tit. Now, what's that? Mineable saltpeter. Beautiful. We're definitely going to need that at some point. What the hell was I talking about now? A visitor is an ogre. Look at that cool hat he's got on. All right, who's our warden? Seji. Let's see what this fella's got to offer. Seji, mind taking out that troll over there? He wants our hat. We're happy to get rid of it. He has a potion of healing. A goblin shaman hood. That's amazing. Some components. Yeah, I think we'll take your components. Where'd those go? Are you carrying them? Okay, you are. Good. That means I have our priority set decent. Hopefully someone shows up to attack now, because this ogre has a big-ass maul, and we'll definitely use it in our defense. So, where's my door? Are we out of wood? No. Can you, Keldon, por favor, construct this door? Alright, and now what about our pen marker? Go build that, and then we can free the goats. Deconstruct. Alright, and now we have a pen, and somebody should put the goats in there. They have a nice place. Hopefully we find something. I should have maybe if I cheat a little, I might as well cheat a lot, right? And whatever. Alright, well, they're still living in a Shiza barracks. Awful barrack. Ate without a table. Disturbed sleep, yeah. So maybe we focus on some bedrooms next. Once we mine out this little strip, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to focus on bedrooms. What is this? Look at that little interesting area. It's mud. Cool, cool. I'm so torn. I want nice spaces, but it just doesn't seem like it's overly meant to happen. We should be getting right. Oh shit! How'd this guy get in here? Let's get the crew together. I don't know. Did he jump my fence? What the hell? No, no. Somebody has magic. Gleaming arrow. Is that gonna take it out? No. Hunt. How about shoot it? Okay, so the fucker does jump the fence. I'm gonna just take it out. I thought predators wouldn't jump a fence. We can do gleaming arrow again. It's a guaranteed hit. Let's slow this down. If the war gets into us, we're gonna be in early trouble. Shitballs. His ears. All right, he's bleeding pretty heavily. We don't have run and gun. I played that in my last game. I can go hide back here somewhere. Yeah, we don't have run and gun. Run and gun really makes a lot of stuff easier than it should be. I think we might have to attack. All right, you lot over here. You gleaming arrow. Otra vez. Come on, give it to him. Pow! All right, let's not let that go to waste. So any critters we see in here violating the sanctity of the dwarven realm, which we're going to define as inside that fence right there. Put your creature, do forever details, just not like, I mean, it doesn't much matter. And then we should have a cook set. We also need to build a campfire on that note. So furniture, that's going to be under temperature. There it is, campfire. I'd prefer to cook somewhere clean, but it kind of is what it is. So Keldon, you're going to go eat. Seji. Let's see how many times she botches this. Ignore slow speed. Need a meal source, need defenses. Now, did you meditate? I swear I put him in. No, meditate. There you go. I need to keep her full. We can definitely take out a single person with this. It should annihilate face. Look at that. They're all playing at the same time. So anyways, ideas on whether I should build something to leverage these. Like, as a part of this playthrough, I can add stuff. These are my mods. I can do whatever the fuck I want, right? So if you think it would be cool, you have some ideas on things that could be added, suggest. Come on, there's got to be something down there. You know what? We can just find out right away. Oh, shit. He's going to have to mine a little further. That's okay, though. We'll just mine a little further. Architect orders mine. Alright, we know it's there. We don't know if it all connects. Or maybe even... It might even open up to the side, which would be a bad thing. Long run. The mad rat. Ah, piss ass. Swarm! Anybody else over here? Nice work, friend. Alright, we need a... Where did that guy got butchered? Yeah, it did. Good. So bills, add bill, cook simple meal. I don't foresee having too much food right now, so let's just go bananas with it. Keldon then is going to stop mining and go do some cooking, which I guess is fine. I'm going to forbid these meals then. This zone has some space left. Why don't we push this zone into here for a minute? Shrink it out of here because it should make the other area more beautiful. If we mix it up a bit. Are you going to butcher? You are. Good. Details on that. We can do a Valaya's gathering at this fire. What's the chances that's going to turn out nice? A leader, an altar, a lectern, a pew. 54%. I don't know. We might be jumping the gun on that. Okay, so how does this look? If the fucking bear would quit shitting in here, it'd probably look a lot nicer, right? Alright, Seji's going to do some mining. At this point, I'm fine with it. Let's see. We have Nice. What's this stuff? Claystone. That doesn't sound very strong. 300. They're all 300. Schist. Chunk of rock to be cut into usable stone blocks. It doesn't tell you the strength that it offers when you use it to make things out of, like, walls. We do have Nice. That sounds stronger. What is this? Schist. Well, we should have some interesting color combinations we can play with when we start making furniture and floors. For now, we're going to stick to smoothing, but at some point it would be nice to branch out a bit. Cheers to the patrons: Adam C., Benjamin D., Karen Mahoney, Corno Boder, Dimitri Rurik, Genghis Keith, Ginger Vitus, Groove Lord, Gunnar Orn, Ragnarsson, Michael Sager, Patrick Johnson, Resock, Roses, and Saber, Sebastian Schaefer, Shiggy, Natazio, Grim, James Varley, Nagar, and Avash 5. You guys are awesome. In fact, all of you are awesome. Okay, so we need stone blocks sooner rather than later. Floors, if we're going to build things like deconstruct. I'm just going to deconstruct all this. I have replacements for these futuristic things, but I don't have them all done yet. So I haven't added any of them. At some point, when I finish the full set of images, we'll... all the cars and fire hydrants and all that kind of shit will be fully replaced by nice stuff that is fitting for medieval. And every once in a while I get really gung-ho on it. That I didn't mean to do. Cancel. And then sometimes it just gets to be too much. I always get really bogged down making images because it takes me forever. And a lot of times ooh, what's that? A bearberry bush. Hey! What is our faction going to be called? The Magic Dawi, and this settlement is going to be the Mountain Home. Thing about... Oh, area revealed. That might be what we were waiting on. Thing about the dwarfs. Oh, shit. Well, that's amazing. And there's more stuff we can deconstruct. There's some... Again, these little mechanoids. I have new images for that. Alright, what is this? Granite? Slate. Balls. Well, whatever. Continue with the deconstruction. And with the floor removal. Pow. Okay, beautiful. Twinkie is pregnant. Imagine that. Twinkie, you little fun haver. I'm going to put a door out here too. That block's just going to have to be hauled in. There's nowhere to put it. Ambrosia sprout. Those will be useful. So we do have some awesome, open, and very secure space. But what it does mean... I don't know if there's open space any further. I try to cheat a little bit going into the game just to get things moving. I'm going to stop mining, though. We need to get construction done. Oh, see, there was food down there, too. What are you holding? 2 stone bread. Are there any animals down here? Why? Oh, no, it was bearberries. Okay, never mind. Well, there might be food down here. Maybe they brought it Come on. Brought it up already. Probably not. We only have 36. At some point we'll find more though, but it does rot. So if you don't hurry up and find all the open spaces, you just lose your food. Oh man, a lot of steam geysers down here. So we're looking to gather enough material to be able to make a Dawi research bench. We have nothing to build it out of right now. Looks like it's gonna have to be stone. So we can make a generic stonecutter's table to be replaced by a dwarven one down the road. That might be the best play. In all honesty, I don't like to build a lot of stuff that's not dwarven. I'm going to let them finish all the deconstruction of floor removal, and we'll see where we end up with for material. There's more stuff to deconstruct. They don't get you anything, but it does clean up a mess. Well, please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I'm going to keep an eye on moods, and if they get too low, we're gonna just do something like, I don't know, maybe make food. I'll probably make it a priority to focus on bedrooms sooner rather than later. I'd like to lay out some kind of epic shit here, so that'd be one of my goals. I just need to get some basics out of the way, and we can always rebuild walls and flesh things out, fill things in later on if I end up mining out stuff I shouldn't have. Even like parts of this, so you can just make underground. We don't have a way to make overhead mountain, but whatever, it's fine. Anyway, that's it. I love you all. I'll see you next time. This fucking troll got in here. Hang on.